My name is Jefferson Rauscher, and I'm playing James Brew today. If it were July 12th, 1917, and I were there in that rooming house, if I was a wobbly, I'd have a couple different things to say. I'd say, on the one hand, if I don't do anything, I could live through this situation. Maybe they'll put us on a train, maybe they'll ship us to Mexico, maybe I'll get roughed up, but I'm gonna live. But on the other hand, maybe now's the time to make a statement. Maybe now's the time to show them they can't do this. We know what they're gonna do. They've been saying it in the newspapers for weeks. We knew that they were gonna do this, and somebody has to know that they can't get away with this. I wish that it was somebody who was really in charge who was knocking on that door. Walter Douglas, anybody from these copper companies who are responsible for this. But instead, it's just some guy who happens to be Orson McRae. Is he supposed to pay for this? Is he supposed to pay for what these copper companies are doing, all the exploitation that they've been doing, the horrible violence and discrimination and just the repression of workers? We know that they were doing, and someone has to pay for this. If I had all my faculties with me, and I did what is supposed to have happened, I could justify it. I could say this. I could say, you know what? You are on the wrong side. You chose the wrong side. And you are violating the law, and you're violating a human right. And if you are the one that wants to pay for it, then that's fine. That's a decision that you made. If I were James Brew, I wouldn't have said something vague. I would have said, you enter my house.
I have a right to defend myself.
Jim Brew, just come on out and let's talk.
You need to show that warrant right now.
I'm coming in.
We don't know the details of what happened, but if we believe the story, of what happened, where he did shoot at that deputy officer, I can't imagine how most people who that happened to them didn't do the same thing that he did. In our own time, we have this concept of stand your ground, which I think is absolutely ridiculous. It's a horrible right-wing concept. But if you accept that idea, then that's all he did. And minors particularly were visited upon with the most horrible violence against them.
And you look pretty good for a dead man.